It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Lakers, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round 1. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game 1 tonight. And after a spirited start to
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Trailblazers were dominant and
We've got rabid Los Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, and a wonderful surprise for all of you tonight. Sitting along courtside with legendary Kobe Bryant. Kobe, thanks for joining us.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of the team.
You're still a fan, aren't you, even though you're retired?
100%.
Look at the Lakers. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take Game 1 of the series.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Chris Middleton. Duncan is out there with Moses Malone. And it's Thompson. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Nice shot by Ginobili. Kobe, you're so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the all-star games, the all-defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day, is that the one thing above everything else that you covet?
No. You know, the fact that I can look in the mirror and honestly say I gave everything to the game.
And that was obvious.
That's the thing, right? You don't want to feel like you've left anything on the table. There's no stone left unturned. I gave everything to the game that I possibly could. That, to me, is the biggest accomplishment.
What a feeling. Yeah. Johnson kicks to Middleton. Here's Duncan. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. They get the rebound. Malone.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Garnett the pass to Cassell. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ginobili's got his second basket.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, and he finds a way to get the job done.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws here tonight. Falls for Duncan.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to. But he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Cassell, back to Ginobili, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow with the Sixers one time in Philadelphia, who's a really great defensive player. and I took him down the post, and I turned around, I hit a fall away. And running back up the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. I said, well, then God bless me, because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He's a great defender.
Yes.
But those fadeaway shots, players are just used to putting their hand up. But if you just put a hand up, these are shots that I take thousands of times. You just got to hope I miss it.
You didn't.
No, not that one.
Johnson's shot is off.
I think they got to get it going. A 1-for-5 start, not what they wanted.
Cassell kicks to Howard. Garnett the pass to Ginobili. Shoots the three. And again, no good by the Lakers. Trailblazers trail by 4. And there's the pass to Middleton. Left block shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Middleton's got his first 2 points.
Even when the defense is good and really active and aggressive on Middleton, doesn't faze him. He's a real pro, and he's good at knocking down jump shots.
Pass to Cassell. Shoots over Malone. Malone with the block. Passes to Middleton. Garnett with the block.
And not forget about the defense of Garnett. Now, outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. That one drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Garnett against Middleton. Garnett, right side, and good that time.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Extremely important. I consider them the North Star. They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map, generally where you want to go, the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, then it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life. I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
Johnson with it. No points in the game yet for him. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, watching Johnson focus in on his teammates, he does a really nice job, I think, of sensing and feeling when his guy is open.
Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Ginobili. Chalk up 2 there. Ginobili's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Johnson kicks to Middleton. Pass to Thompson. Down low. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Ginobili. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Second is Tim Duncan.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Stolen. And it's the Lakers on the break. Puts it up from 15. And Garnett with the basket on the assist from Cassell. And that's now 6 points for Garnett. Trailblazers trail by 6. And the pass to Duncan. Johnson outside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The shot's good. Malone's got 6.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
Ginobili against Johnson. Goes up on the block. Johnson with the block. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses the three. And Kobe, you think about playing the game. You don't miss the physical side of it, but I know the mental side was so big for you, especially as your career went on.
Well, yeah. Well, every season was a new puzzle, right? So it's, as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates. How do you put them in a situation where they're reaching their max potential?
Yes.
Right? That's what gets the championship done. So every season is exciting because the puzzle is new. Right? The emotions, the goals that your teammates have are all new. And so you have to figure out how can you put them in the best possible position to be successful and in turn help us win the championship.
It's a great explanation. Pass to Cassell. And here's Garnett. Passes it to Cassell. 6 to shoot. Over Duncan. Cassell, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Johnson outside. To the inside. It's tipped.
And that's the big reason why Murason's out there, to change as many shots as he can. And with that frame and those long arms, he's not an easy man to contend with. It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Here's Cassell. Releases from the wing and drills it. Cassell's got his first points in this one.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Johnson finds Middleton. Now here's Malone. Over Howard. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Malone's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, the hard worker that Malone is makes you appreciate it, especially close to the rim. He's a strong guy who usually overpowers defenders inside.
2 points. That one goes. And that's 12 points for Manu Ginobili.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And stolen by Howard. Garnett the pass to Cassell. Over Johnson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Cassell's got his second bucket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction. You know, you got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. For that, you know, it was Dr. J and how I find that amazing how the torch is passed from one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it, and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both, the receiving and then passing it on, because it's the infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop, and the game just continues to evolve, and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that chain after watching it for so many years growing up, from Magic and Larry, and then to Michael, and then myself and LeBron, and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Pass to Nesterovic. He kicks to Smith. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Richardson. And Kobe, talking about passing the torch, do you actually say, hey, you're taking over when I leave the game? And then on top of that, did Jordan say the same thing to you? Hey, Kobe, it's your league now. Take it.
No, it becomes apparent when you start winning championships. That's the tell-all, right? Can you lead a team to win a championship? And not just one, but multiple championships. And that's what determines who gets the torch next.
That's good from Malone on the assist by Kirilenko. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
And Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Richardson kicks to Richardson. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. And stolen by Worthy. The pass to Sabonis. Healed right side. Over Richardson. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Just jumped all over him, Greg. I mean, pounced on him, using their length and quickness to come away with those steals.
Trailblazers trail by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. Sabonis is out there with Prez. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Smith, and it's Worthy, and at the small forward position. Hield outside. Shoots over Malone. Hield can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The Trailblazers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
Now Sabonis. And that's good. Buddy Hield for 3. There'll be a lot of teams now playing a more spread-out offensive style. You played with a spread 4 and Robert Horry and R. Odom. You also played with more of a twin tower feel on your roster. Which way would you lean when you think about those different styles?
That doesn't matter to me.
You like them all?
Yeah, it just depends on the personnel that you have.
Right.
And with the personnel that you have, you make the most out of it.
That puzzle you keep talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just, every puzzle's built differently.
Right.
Right? And you just try to do what you can with what you have. So it doesn't matter.
And you like that figuring out process.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Even though you're the same, you've got to kind of adapt now what's on your roster.
Yeah, you have to be able to adapt to the players that you have around you, you know, and understanding what they need. It's not what you need. It's what do they need. And as long as the leader of the team can make that shift, he'll be fine with whatever they have around.
Great description. Smith kicks to Hield. Back to Smith. Worthy against Malone. Now here's Worthy. He's tightly guarded. Some solid defense here from Malone. From deep, Richardson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Worthy. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the middle. Tipped away. And stolen by Ayton. Richardson the pass to Kirilenko. Tries again. Got a piece of it.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
They shoot again. The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Smith. They get it again. Richardson against Hield. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the 15-footer. Hield's got 6.
Well, you really can't get too upset at the defense there. I mean, they were there, but just not good enough to prevent the mid-range jumper from falling.
Outside Kirilenko. Kicks to Ayton. And he comes up with the deuce. Ayton's got his first points in this one.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
In the corner, it's Hield. Over Malone. Malone with the block. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Richardson. Over Sabonis. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Malone's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Kobe, you look at the different styles and different approaches the teams employ. How much input did you have to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing, this is how I think we should play?
Yeah, well, that was the beauty about Phil's system, the triangle, was that the players had to take the responsibility of making it what it was. Right? He gave us a format to play out of, and he gave us the structure. But within that structure, you have a myriad of options.
Right.
And it's our responsibility, it was Michael's and Scotty's responsibility, to figure out how to put Luke Longley, how to put Derek Fisher in the right spot on the floor to take advantage of the defense that you're facing.
Sounds complicated.
No, but you know, when you look at it, like the triangle, it spells things out very simplistically. Because you have rules.
Right.
When you have rules, then it's very easy to say, okay, when this happens, this happens. When that happens, this happens. Right? So it makes the game very, very easy to measure. And so things don't happen on accident. Right? They happen with intent.
Pass to Richardson. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
Here's Smith. Will it go? And it's blocked by Kirilenko. Smith against Kirilenko. Worthy kicks to Prez. And at last, they get one to fall.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
Here's Richardson. Here's Duncan. Rebounded by the Lakers. Nesterovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hield can't hit.
Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
Here's Richardson. Garnett with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Malone. Duncan left side. Richardson gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Worthy kicks to Smith. Pass to Garnett. You know, I'm sitting here listening to you talk, Kobe, about the game. You should have an academy for some of these players, really.
Yeah, I mean, I do it individually.
Yeah,
I don't do it collectively with guys, but individually I do. Like, I've had guys just come out to where I live out in Orange County, and I tell them, I said, listen, you guys can come out anytime. If I'm in town, I'm always available at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we can go 5 o'clock in the morning to 7. So I do that quite a bit with guys individually.
Here's Ginobili. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
One of the things Ginobili does really well is finish through contact. In fact, He seeks it out. He likes the physicality, just bouncing off whatever defenders are in his way. Impressive.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fires at the elbow. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Cassell, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Cassell's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Yeah, but you got to like that fearlessness of Johnson. Just outstanding at drawing contact on the way up.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Textbook shooting from the stripe. Great form, soft release. Mark it up.
Deflects the pass. Here's Mirazan. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Johnson, the pass to Kirilenko. Out to Thompson, the pass to Duncan. It's deflected. Ginobili looking around. It's stolen by Duncan. Feeds it to Thompson. Johnson outside. Pass to Duncan. The 10-footer. Jump shot is good. Duncan's got 10 points.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 17 points for Ginobili.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Johnson is a superb scorer, an effective combo guard who can get it going in a hurry.
The Trailblazers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And both free throws good for Johnson. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Los Angeles. Shoots from the high post. Here's Mirazan. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Lakers with possession here. Portland trailing here. Johnson kicks to Duncan. It's good. This game is all even. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, an array of jump shots there and post moves as well from Duncan, who's a very efficient scorer.
Garnett up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Cassell. He's got 6. And again, the Lakers no good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Well, Kobe, I have to say it's been a real pleasure having you stop by our booth and spending some time with us for this game. Thanks again for coming by. I hope we can do it again.
We will, man. It's been a blast.
There he is, folks, the great Kobe Bryant. You know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with a franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one team as Kobe did with the Lakers. I have a special place in my heart for those kind of guys, a one franchise superstar. And not to begrudge guys for going elsewhere and playing for multiple teams, but it does certainly make it a little more special when you see guys the ilk of Kobe play with only one team.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Ayton's checked in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Garnett. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Garnett's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Portland's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Johnson attacking, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Johnson. And the Lakers making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. And Johnson drops them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Cassell against Johnson. Here's Cassell. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Garnett. With 1 on the clock. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the NBA's replay center in Secaucus, the process getting better and faster over the years.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing. Checking out the Trailblazers. They've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, I thought their turning point was when the bench...
And that wraps up the...
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. It's been one outstanding game from Manu Ginobili.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Klay Thompson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Malone. Then there's Duncan. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And he comes up with the deuce. Johnson's got the first bucket of the third here for the Trailblazers. Passes to Murison. Kicks it to Ginobili. Lobbed up there for Howard.
Ginobili, such a solid passer. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
Thompson up top, who's guarded by Howard. Thompson finds Johnson. Now Duncan. Drives it again. He lays it in. Duncan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Garnett inside. Defended by Middleton. Muresan gets the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Ginobili against Thompson. He dishes it to Malone. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. The three-pointer no good. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Pass to Cassell. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Stolen by Thompson. Johnson in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 13 points for Johnson. Johnson's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Cassell, the pass to Garnett. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. On the free throw, no good.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent. The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Cassell, the pass to Ginobili. Second chance shot. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Muresan.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
And it's Malone with the rebound. Johnson against Cassell. And the shot is good from Johnson. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And the Lakers call time here. We've seen Kevin Johnson really having a great game.
I don't think the defense has an answer for him, Kevin. I mean, he's simply going off right now, knocking down everything.
Lakers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Cassell kicks to Garnett. He feeds it to Howard. And the layup is good. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Cassell, the pass to Garnett. Over Middleton. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Garnett.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
And Thompson kicks to Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 19 points for Johnson.
Kevin, there's no stopping him right now. I mean, he's locked in this quarter. This defense has to get the ball out of his hand.
Fades. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson outside. Portland moving the ball around. There's the pass to Duncan. For 3, Middleton, and another 3 for Portland.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Here's Ginobili. Pass to Cassell. 4 on the clock. Johnson with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hields checked in for Ginobili, and Smith subbed in for Cassell. And Portland with a change here too. Richardson, he's checked in for Thompson.
And how about a little bit bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Well, something you never like to see, but, guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right, Greg. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Andrei Kirilenko's checked in for Portland. Richardson comes in for Johnson. Perez is checked in for Los Angeles. Worthy comes in for Kevin Garnett.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And here's Richardson. He's got 10. He kicks to Richardson. Passes it to Richardson. Shoots a three. Nesterovic with the rebound. Nesterovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Smith is an important cog on this team now. He's a really good shooter, a smart player, and a bit of a trash talker, too.
And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers leading by 8. Pass to Duncan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And, you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Howard kicks it over to Worthy. Got it. Good job in the low post. Worthy's got his first basket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Richardson outside, and the rebound goes to Howard.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. And he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Ayton, he's checked in for Duncan. And here is Los Angeles now. Now here's Worthy. Over Richardson. And the shot no good, a bit short. On the wing, Jason Richardson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he gets the bucket. Smith with it. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Trailblazers on D. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. The free throw drops for Smith. So he gets them both. Trailblazers leading by 8. Time now for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. Given that they're in the playoffs right now, you know he'll do everything he can to get back on the court as soon as possible. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
The feed to Kirilenko. Richardson the pass to Richardson. 5 to shoot. Overhealed. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Worthy against Middleton. 11 feet away. The shot's good from Worthy. Worthy's got 4 this quarter. Trailblazers leading by 6. Richardson kicks to Ayton. Now the pass to Karolinko. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Garnett comes in for James Worthy.
One shot.
Free throw good, Karolinko.
And you've got to love the all-around game Karolinko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
And Garnett misses. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Offensive rebound. The second effort. Ayton. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Lakers trail by 9. Smith right side. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, I like seeing the ball get to that spot. Reminds me of my days doing work down there. When you have this kind of positioning, scoring is simple.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Look now for Portland. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Karolinko. And it's Johnson in for Richardson. To the inside, it's stolen by Smith. Here's Garnett. Second shot opportunity, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Johnson kicks to Richardson. Duncan left side, 6 to shoot. For the 3. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Duncan's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Garnett. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Richardson dishes to Duncan. Drops in the layup for 2. Duncan's got 8 here in the quarter.
Got to admire the focus now. Duncan is really good at overpowering the defense at times. I like seeing him get to work inside.
Shot from 12, and Garnett misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Excellent awareness there, zipping the ball over to the perfect spot to score.
Now Smith. He's got 5. Kicks it to Garnett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Chris Middleton. The Lakers have gone 9 of 13 from the line. A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. That one is no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers lead by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Lakers trail by 8. Garnett out there with Sabonis. Then it's Cassell. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Mirazon in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The free throw drops for Duncan. The Beast, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so Duncan hits them both. Lakers shooting 47%, pretty solid. Cassell, the pass to Garnett. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Yeah, Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside to choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot.
Goes up at the stripe. No good off the back of the rim.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Johnson surveying the floor. Stripped away. To the middle, deflects the pass. Cassell kicks to Garnett. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Cassell. Offline with his 3.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
To Thompson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Middleton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The athleticism of Middleton puts defenders in a rough spot. I mean, sometimes you just have to whack him and hope he misses the shot.
Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. And Portland with a change here, too. Person's checked in. Lakers trail by 8. To Cassell. Looking to get it going, and it's good on the layup.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Ginobili against Thompson. Johnson outside. Passes it to Person. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The concentration. He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ginobili finds Howard to the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Howard with the steal. Pass to Ginobili. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, the energy Ginobili plays with is actually unbelievable. He's a whirling dervish out there who is always doing something borderline spectacular.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kirilenko's checked in. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Johnson outside. Thompson outside. Duncan left side. Middleton outside. Portland again missing.
And, you know, even with him struggling, they're still up. But they need him to find his rhythm soon.
Down low, Duncan. The shot missing. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Ginobili gets a wide open look. But he recovers it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets him another possession and allows them to run even more far.
And Howard with the stuff.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
And Middleton kicks to Duncan. Back to Middleton. And he knocks down the first one.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Garnett. It's Howard, top of the key. Here's Ginobili. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Duncan outside. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Ginobili. Just 3 to shoot. The 17-footer. Nice D from Ginobili.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range. Extended out nicely and definitely bothered the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so Cassell nails both of them.
And, you know, Sam Cassell is about as reliable as it gets, guys. I mean, he's an excellent scorer who does a nice job running the offense and doesn't shy away from big moments either.
Shots good by Middleton. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And he didn't hesitate for a second. As soon as the crossover threw his man off balance, he rose up in rhythm to knock down the jumper.
Cassell against Johnson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson misses.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Johnson against Cassell. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Johnson dishes to Duncan. It's blocked. Here's Cassell. Kicks it out to Ginobili. To the middle. Howard, the pass to Murison. And he converts the layup.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And that one falls for Johnson. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Lakers. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Ginobili. Portland with the ball. A 2-point game. Johnson outside. Trains it from 17 feet out. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
To the paint, here's Murison. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Johnson draws the double. Feeds it to Kirilenko. Lock at 6. Middleton outside. Fades away. Rebound the Lakers.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
The pass to Murison. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's Duncan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Duncan's got 12 points in just the second half.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Ginobili, and Kirilenko sends it back. No good from Ginobili.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
Cassell kicks to Ginobili. They double-team Ginobili. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Trailblazers leading by 6. Inside, Thompson. A putback.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Kicks it to Kirilenko. Here's Middleton. Garnett with the block. Ginobili against Thompson. Pass to Cassell. Here's Garnett. Stolen by Middleton. Johnson, a wide open look. Rebound the Lakers. Murison's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Johnson against Cassell. Passes it to Garnett. And the Lakers with another turnover here. .146 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson against Cassell. Shoots from 12. Tries again. Here's Duncan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Duncan's got 16 here in the second half.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
KG, that's good. Garnett's got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, Greg, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Outside, Ginobili, and the Lakers get it back. Howard, Duncan with the block. Middleton inside the three-point line. The quick look, no good that time. Garnett outside. With the teardrop, Tim Duncan with the rebound. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
Nails the tray.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 7. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Clay, what was the key to the win tonight?
Just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who would start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Clay, great effort from everyone. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.